Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today what we're going to be doing is replacing the number one injector line on old Project Babe here. It broke going down the road on me the other day, so we're going to put this new one on. Along with that, I found upon doing an inspection that this truck's supposed to have a bunch of little rubber isolators throughout holding the fuel lines apart, and I'm missing a couple. So I ordered some of those, so we're going to get those installed too. This job doesn't take very long. It's actually pretty simple. It's a pretty quick job. You do need, I'm going to show you everything you'll need for the most part. 19 mil for the, you'll need a 19 millimeter for your fuel line. A 7/16, I think it is, to pull the bolts out of your intake. This is for the number one fuel line. And then you can lay the fuel line in there, and then the brackets to the isolators, the bolts on there are 10 mils, so you're gonna need 10 mil for that. That should be all the tools you need for this. It's a pretty quick job. I'm gonna show you guys just how easy it is to do. It may not necessarily be quick, but it's pretty easy. So y'all just hang tight and we're gonna get this done. Alright guys, so you're gonna need to remove this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, and this bolt to move this out of your way so you can freely route this fuel line. The first time I replaced this fuel line, I tried to do it around it and it doesn't work. So you're definitely gonna have to remove the intake, because I ended up having to remove it anyway. By the time I figured it out, it made the job take way longer than it should have. So there's the fuel line. As you can see back here, like that little blue isolator, it's missing half of it. There's one back there. There's supposed to be one right here to keep this fuel line from rubbing on stuff and busting a hole in it, but there's not. So we have a hole in ours. But I have new ones to go in the spots that are missing them. I have to look at some pictures online because this truck didn't have all of them. So we're gonna get this done. Alright guys, as you can see, we got the truck back together. Got our new fuel line on with our new bracket. Got our other brackets installed, all except for this one because I got to find the other piece to it. Make sure you bleed off your system. But yeah, see, got all our brackets except for the one that goes right here. This is the one I'm missing. Got that one in, that one back there. There's one over there I put in. That's the one that's missing. I gotta find the back plate to it. I dropped it in the engine bay somewhere, and I haven't been able to find it just yet. So, on top of that, that's what we got. We got this done today. I'm gonna find that. Make sure you bleed off your fuel system. Make sure everything's tight, let it run for a little while, and try to tighten everything back up again so nothing comes loose. Don't over tighten these. But also remember, if you take stuff like that off, make sure you put them back on. Let me see if I can find this fuel line real quick. Yep. So that's the fuel line right here. As you can see, without that isolator, it ground a huge flat spot in it. So if you're going to remove something like that, make sure you put it back on, because that is a huge flat spot. I mean, you can't tell from there, but see right there, that huge flat spot? Got to make sure you put that stuff back on, guys. Also, earlier I was talking about bolt sizes. These are 10 mils, and the ones on your isolators on the back right there, that one, it's an 8 mil. I would hate to give y'all any wrong advice, so you can do this quickly and easy without hunting tools. So 10 mil, 10 mil, 8 mil on the back of those. Those are 19 or 3/4. And they're the same on the other end too. That's what you're gonna need. Pull that off, move it out of your way. That's 10 mil too. Pull this off up out of your way, get to where you can work this line down in back behind the other ones. And then make sure you install your isolators back where they go, so that you're not fighting, breaking fuel lines because they're not there. Alright guys, the last thing for tonight we're going to do is we're going to get this bolted down. This brand new toolbox for the truck. I know I still plan on putting a camper shell in it and a deck system, but I have to have something to store my tools and stuff for right now. So I went by Tractor Supply and picked up this box. We're gonna use J hooks to mount it, and I got a bed liner or a little liner to put in there. So I'm gonna get this installed, show you guys it all lined and stuff, and then we'll call it a night. All right, guys, as you can see, we got the toolbox bolted in. On both sides, we use J hooks, we use J hooks like these to install. Except for it came with some, so I bought some for no reason. And then we lined the bottom of the toolbox with this nice liner, keep it from making excess noise and stuff like that. So yeah, we got the toolbox all installed. Again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next video.